doing?
Yeah, just now he got connected. Before he was in connecting.
Yeah. Trying to connect. Yeah. Hi, Hima. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
I'm tired.
Tired?
Yes.
The first day of the week. Already tired. Why?
I've been studying.
Okay.
The last weekend, and I've been organizing a camping.
Camping what?
A camping out, or I'm going to camping.
You are going on camping, so you are organizing a camping holiday.
Yes, something like that. So I have to do all my duties or homework to.
Okay, and where are you going?
Cajón del Maipo.
Okay, when are you going?
We are going on Wednesday of the next week.
Okay, Wednesday next week. Okay,
Yes.
Good. For how long?
Maybe 3 or 4 days.
Very nice.
We have to go back because Sunday is the plebiscite.
Sorry, because?
Because Sunday 25 is
the plebiscite.
The plebiscite, yes.
Okay.
So we must to be here early that week, that day.
So you have to come back. You have to come back on Sunday. No, not on Sunday, on Saturday probably. I suppose.
Saturday is Domingo?
No, Saturday is Saturday.
Yes, okay. We are planning that.
Okay.
Because maybe we can come back early on Sunday, maybe in afternoon or on Saturday.
Are you going by car?
Maybe.
Okay. If you go
Maybe
by car, it's much easier.
Yes, but we was talking about the inconvenience that is going by car, because because I don't know if in the camp is a parking or not. So I used to go camping in places without parking in the wildlife.
Okay, so you were talking about the inconvenience of going by car. Okay, because sometimes there are no parking lots. Okay. Whereabouts in Cajón del Maipo are you going to?
San Gabriel, maybe.
Okay, it's very nice.
Yesterday, a friend told us that she went there and that was nice, clear water.
Yes, it's very nice, but it's at the end of Cajón del Maipo, no?
I think I don't know.
It's San Gabriel, and then the last part is Baño Morales?
Yes.
I think so. Ooh, it's been centuries that I haven't been there. Okay, very nice. Okay, you said that you have been planning your camping holiday. That is a very good use of this tense. You have been planning your holiday, right? Very well used. I mean, the tense is very well used. You have been planning your holiday. Okay?
I saw a video about present perfect tense to
Okay,
present
very
perfect.
good. Okay, very good. So you can put it into practice. But when you said that you have been studying, I understood that because you said, I have been studying all the weekend. And did you finish the studying or not?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's very well used too. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jennifer and Germán, today you will be Diego is not coming today. So you will be the only students today. Okay? Well, today we're going to start, I would like to start with some material that I have uploaded. I don't know if you have seen it. I uploaded an article, how to use the word "the." Have you seen it?
Yes, I saw it, but I don't check it.
Okay. Have you read it? Have you done something with it, Jennifer?
No, miss. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is some material that I have uploaded because I have noticed that I have made this correction many times, but in order to learn how to use or how not to use it's important for you to watch the video and do the exercises. You can check them online, okay? So after you study it, you can ask me all the questions, okay?
Okay.
That is one thing. Then the second part has to do with, I think last class I mentioned something. There are some words that all of you have used in classes, sometimes in the correct way, some others not so well, but, and I have given some explanation, but we haven't studied that deeply. Words like must, for example. Words like should, etc. Yes? So I decided to upload some material for you to study. But I would like, we're not going to study together for obvious reasons, but we are going to watch some videos, and I would like to give you some general explanation, and the details will be in your courses. Is that okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, something that you must understand about all these words, they are about 20 something. They are called, well, they have different words, auxiliary verbs, modal verbs. The name is actually not important, but they are called auxiliary verbs or modal verbs, but they are verbs, but they are totally different from the other verbs. The rest of the verbs are actions or state. Yes? That is the general definition of verbs. Why are these modal verbs special? Because they don't express either actions or states.
What do you mean with the
State,
state? Yes.
like be, for example, like become. They are not actions. They are not the same as, I don't know, write, go, walk. Those are actions. Yeah?
Okay.
So in the case of modal verbs, the rule, is that they have to be followed by a normal verb. Yeah? And so it's a modal verb, modal plus, and let's say normal verb. That's more or less the rule, yes? Now, this modal verb works as an auxiliary. That means that you make questions with them and you make negatives with them. The same as verb to be. It's very easy to use it in that way. Now, what is important to know about these modal verbs is the connotation, the meaning they give to the verb that is after them. I think I gave you some examples last class, I think. For example, if we say must is an obligation. So if I say you must do, or you must go, I don't know, somewhere, is an obligation. Different if you say you should go, where you express recommendations. Yes? Different if I say you could go. That can be possibility, can be permission. So what you must learn is the connotation on the one hand. That is the most important thing because you can change the meaning completely. And the other thing is that the verb that you use after them is always without to. So you don't say you must to, no, never. Or you should to, no, never. Okay? Do you understand it?
Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Maybe I said I must to do or I must
Yes.
to go, but I think that confusion comes when I am talking about the I must and infinitive. So el to do or to go,
Yeah, but it's infinitive without to.
yes. No, I was explaining my confusion.
Yeah,
I understood.
it's infinitive without. Okay, shall we watch the videos? I mean, there are 3 videos. The modals are grouped according to their functions, okay? Their connotations. So they are very short. So I would like you to watch the videos. I mean, let's watch the videos together, and the exercises will be done by you later on, okay? And you can check them online. But I want you to ask me any questions, okay? Let's see. Let me share my screen. Where is it? Here, glasses. Okay, first of all, we're going to start with exactly the verbs I was talking about. Have to, must, and should, meaning obligation and advice, okay? Please go to enlaces and download that video, please. Well, I think we can watch it together. I mean, can you see my screen?
Better. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so here we go.
Amy, hi. What are you doing here?
It's my new Saturday job. Hi, Elfie.
Really?
Yes, I want to study veterinary science at university, and my parents suggested I should get some experience of working with animals.
And do you like it?
It's my first day. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Well, I've got some money and I've decided I'd quite like a pet. Daisy and Mum like the idea, but Mum says I mustn't get a spider, a scorpion or a snake.
That's understandable.
Let's see the dogs.
Oh yeah, look at these, mate. Puppies. What's that white one?
That's a Dalmatian.
But they've got black spots, haven't they?
Not when they're puppies, no. You have to wait until they're bigger. Then the spots appear.
Ah, I never knew that. Dalmatians are quite big, aren't they?
Yes, they are. You should really have a garden.
Well, we've got one.
And you have to take them out for a walk twice a day. Well, you don't have to go twice, but you must go at least once. Every day. Rain, snow, sun, every day. And you mustn't forget to take 2 or 3 small plastic bags when you go out.
Plastic bags?
Well, when your dog... You know, you shouldn't leave it on the street. You should always clean it up and put it in the bin.
And a smaller dog? Should I get one of these?
They're Yorkshire Terriers. They're very small.
And noisy. Get something a bit quieter, Ollie. Think of your neighbours.
How about that one?
As an adult, Old English sheepdogs are extremely large. Like that one. And you've got to look after their hair regularly. You should brush them as often as possible and get their hair cut.
What about a cat?
We used to have a cat. She was a bit unfriendly. She used to scratch the sofa and our legs, and she stole food if you left it for a moment. You've got to be careful with a cat. Some are nice, but some are, well...
Oh, a turtle? They're small and quiet and they don't have hair?
They grow, and then you have to buy a bigger tank. You'd better buy a thermostat and a filter if you want a turtle. And you mustn't forget to change the water. They don't smell great.
What about a hamster?
I don't know what I should do. I mean, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I don't mind. And if you like him, why not? He has to decide if he wants to go out with the mother of a student, though. But he seems nice. Maybe you should go for a coffee or lunch and see how you feel. If you don't like him, you don't have to see him again.
Oh, I shouldn't be asking you about this sort of thing. Oh, but I feel like a teenager. Why do these things have to be so complicated?
It's not complicated, Mum. You mustn't forget, he's the one who suggested going for a drink. So he obviously likes you. And you obviously like him. What's complicated?
I'm in New Zealand. I'm about to go and fly over volcanoes. It's not easy to combine my kind of life with, well, a romance.
You'll be home next week, and maybe you should take some time off travelling. Spend some time with us, and with him. And I'll be leaving school in a year, so go on, Mum. Life's too short. You should phone him.
Well, I'll think about it. I'd better go. I mustn't miss the helicopter. Is Oliver there?
No, he's out buying that pet. Oh, no, here he is.
Ollie, it's Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Did you get anything?
Yes, I did. And his name's Hannibal.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions or comments about the video?
I'm sorry, miss, but it is a really bad video. It's buying animals for fun. I didn't like it, but I understand that it is for
Yeah, language
English
purpose.
class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Language purpose. That's it. In those terms, what about Herman?
I think he's gone.
I think so.
He left.
Something happened. He left?
Maybe it's his internet. He disconnected.
Yeah. Let me see if he. No. I don't know. Okay. So no questions about the use of models, these models.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I make these kind of mistakes?
I don't know. I think so. I mean, well, there are some of you who do it. I don't know who, but I took notes. That's why okay. So here we have the use of mustn't as a prohibition, right? And
yes.
The use of this one, I better.
Yes, I better go.
Yeah. What do you understand? What connotation do you understand from that modal verb?
I think that the connotation is like the better thing that I can do now is that one. So I better go. I better left the room. Leave the room. I'm sorry. Leave the room.
I better leave. Right. I better leave the room. Yeah, that's right. It's I mean, it's a better idea. It's a good idea to do it. That's the meaning of that. Okay. I think you were not in here when Germán and Diego asked me for this material. Well, I was thinking about that. Okay. Let's go to the, I will publish the other two videos. Wait. But they are, wait. They are using models of deduction, right?
Right.
Here we have might, may, and could, plus an infinitive. Here we have all the explanation. At the end of that, where you have the after the explanation, you have exercises, and here you have the answers to the exercises. Okay, so I recommend you to do that in order to practice them. Okay. And the other one is, there are 3 different videos. The other one is about can, could, would for invitations, offers, requests, and permission. Okay? The 3 of them. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So I think that you can do that by yourselves. This is just for you to do it and to check. Okay?
Okay. I will.
Okay. Okay. What would have happened to? Let me see if he wrote something in the forum.
No, but you can say you can mail him. Send a mail to him.
Wait.
I don't know how to say it.
Mail him, email him. No,
email him.
Messages. Let's wait for some more minutes. But I mean, no, wait.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to. Let me see. Wait. We are going to go on talking about description of places using different tenses, present, past, present perfect, I mean a combination of them.
Okay.
Let me see.
You know, it's for me it's not difficult to understand and speak, but I don't know how to call it, but present past, present simple, present perfect. I understand the sentences, but I don't know what is actually present past, I don't know like the theory. I know how to speak.
I don't care. I mean, you shouldn't know because, I mean, why? You're not a teacher. You must know how to use it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and don't worry about the names of things. That is something that all teachers have to know. But and we have the I don't know. I think it's a problem because we tend to talk about that as if everybody knew the names of these things. I don't care if you don't know the names. I don't care. I want you to use it correctly. Okay? Only that. Okay. So if you think about this. Oof. If you think about this city, London, if you close your eyes and think of it, what comes to your mind?
A perfect weather.
Can you describe that weather?
London, I've never been there, but I have watched TV shows that record in London. And the most thing that I remember is that it is a cold place, and it is a non-populated place. There are there are a few persons. It's not like Santiago.
Few people.
Few people. That it's not like Santiago that you go out of your house and it's full of people. No, there's not. It's like more empty. And I like that place because they are big buildings, big houses, big constructions, and few people. So I like the place because of that.
Yeah. So you think about few people, cold weather,
and big places.
Yeah, big buildings.
Big buildings, yeah, and enough green areas.
Green areas. Yeah.
And it's enough trees and garden, and I like that also.
Okay.
It's like the opposite of Santiago. Santiago is so hot and full of people, and there is not enough green areas.
Okay, let's see. I will share my screen and I will ask you to download material docente, born, bred and battered in London.
Perfect. Yeah, it's downloading.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
I am ready, and yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. If you look at the name of this unit, born, bred, and battered in London, what do you think of? I mean, this is an expression. I mean, but what do you think about that? What comes to your mind?
Honest,
I'm sorry?
Herman is back. Yeah.
Herman.
Sorry, my connection shut down.
Yeah. Okay, just go to your cursos material docente and download this material. We're just about to start. We are talking about London. Okay.
Born, bred, and buttered?
Yeah, born, bred, and battered in London. Okay. So this is an expression, as I said. It's a very English expression. I mean, born, bred, and battered is a very British expression. Okay.
It's like when a Chilean says "nacido y criado en La Serena."
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Let's see, the expression is, I mean, in the States, in other parts, is born and bred only. But in Britain, they add, I mean, born, bred, and buttered in London. Okay? It's
What that
typical British.
or
Sorry?
what does that means?
Exactly the same. I mean, it's the same as born and bred.
Okay. But
Nacido
but from
criado. Sería como nacido, criado y mantequillado. The thing is that there is
okay.
a kind of this expression, bread, can be written like bread, the bread you eat, and can also be written without B-R-E-D, bread, meaning educated, raised, okay? Well, but the expression is nacido, criado en Londres, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So here we have a list of places. All of them are located in London, okay? All of them. So I will share a link of Google Maps where I will ask you to locate these places on the map, okay? Let me share the, wait.
I'm sorry, miss. I gotta go for a cup of water, and I will be back in just a minute.
Okay, okay. Germán, if you go to Google Maps,
Okay.
Google Maps, no, to enlaces, open Google Maps, please. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so try to locate those places on the map, please.
But I'm sorry, I was really thirsty.
Okay, go to enlaces, Jennifer,
Okay.
and download Google Maps. That's the name of the link. Okay, and then locate the places that I locate these places on the map. Okay.
I'm sorry. What? Ah, okay. Okay.
If you, I mean, when you download the, I mean, for example, here you can see that if you, the first place is Islington. Okay. Here, can you see my screen?
Yes.
On the
Yes.
left, you have some photos, and I want you to have a look at the photos only, just to get a general impression about the place, okay? The same with all of the others, okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Germán, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to do that with all the places.
Yes, yes, have a look at the pictures, actually.
Isling.
Mm. Mhm.
Once we
Mhm.
Okay?
I'm not ready.
No? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, Germán, are you ready?
Yes. I do.
Yes? Okay. Let's
Yes, I am.
see. Let's see the first part. The first, sorry, wait. Let me see the list. Okay. What can you tell me, or what do you remember about Islington? Do you remember anything?
It's a city. It have it was a municipio.
Yeah, it's how do you say? Well, it's not exactly the same, but it's similar to something in English. Wait, I want to open the chat. I can't. Oh. Well, it's. Oh. Well, I will use this. There. Okay. It's I'm sorry, but this is the word borough. Borough for the British. Borough for the Americans. That is more or less equivalent to municipio. Okay, in
Okay.
more or less. It's not exactly the same, but similar. It's part of like it is in London, but it's independent with its own government from other areas of London. Okay, so Islington is a borough. Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you remember about that? How can you tell me about the place?
With the picture, I could tell that it is like an old city with
Yeah.
old construction.
It's not a city because the city is London. It's a
I'm sorry, an old borough.
Yes, okay. Okay, Germán, anything else about the place?
There is some parks
Mm-hmm.
and a cinema.
Cinema. Yeah.
Cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Also have a church.
There is a church. Yeah.
I saw a picture of that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
I found it boring. It's like any other borough.
Barrow.
It's borough. It's a place with streets, constructions, and people.
Yeah.
I didn't see enough forests.
Do you see enough parks? Okay.
Forests.
Forest.
Trees. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about the second one, Regent's Park?
Regent's Park.
What did you see?
It's like a garden.
Okay.
It's like kind of like a San Cristobal.
Okay.
You have
Cristobal Hill.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like it have pasto. I don't know how to say
Grass.
grass
Some grass.
and grass and some little buildings for people to buy some food and a lot of spaces for people to sit or you can go on bike.
Do you mean kiosks?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
shops?
No,
Huh?
just
Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. Anything else, Germán, about Regent's Park?
Yes.
Mhm.
There is the London Zoo.
Okay, you can see the London Zoo. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Also there is a open air theater.
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 Yeah. So it's
Mm,
quite big.
yes. When I saw it, I imagined the O'Higgins Park.
Okay.
Something.
Because of the dimensions.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
And there is a boating lake.
Okay, very good. Very
Hmm.
good. Okay, let's see what's about the next one, Bloomsbury.
it's another urban place.
Urban. Urban. Urban.
Urban.
That's it.
It's another
Urban.
urban place.
Huh?
It have
It has.
it has a museum
Uh-huh.
and no, it have two museums.
It has.
One have antique has two museums. One has antiques and another is from a writer named Charles Dickens.
Okay, so it's a museum about Charles Dickens.
About Charles Dickens. Actually, it is seated on the place of Charles Dickens.
It is his birthplace, or no? The place where he used to live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Germán, about Bloomsbury?
No.
No. What about King's Cross, Germán? King's Cross. What can you tell me about that?
It's a train station, or there is a train station.
Yes. It's a railway station and also a subway station.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the river pass across the city in front of the station.
Okay. Okay. Anything else about King's Cross, Jennifer?
Yeah, people think that it has to be with Harry Potter.
Why?
They think that the movie Harry Potter, you know that in Harry Potter, Harry have to cross a train station to go to Hogwarts. So
Yeah.
they think that it is the train station that that is on the movie.
Okay. Right. Okay. And is it?
It was built in 1852.
52. Yeah,
52.
but I haven't seen the film, so I don't know if this is the real place.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's see the next one. Hampstead Heath. Germán. Hampstead Heath.
There is a lake or water corpus.
What's a what?
Water corpus. Cuerpo de agua.
What is that?
It's a
Lakes, river.
yes, but in general.
I never heard that expression in Spanish. Cuerpo de agua. No?
It's an ecology expression.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that in English. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go on, Germán. Is it a river? Is it a stream? I don't know, because stream is like a small river.
No,
It's a
maybe
river.
it's there is a lake or a lagoon.
A lake or a lagoon, yeah.
Yes, and seems to be a park or natural reserve.
Yeah.
A natural protected area.
Natural protected area, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And there is some service of food or catering. I don't know.
Catering, yeah. Okay. Is it a residential area, commercial area? Or is a park? Or
it's a park. It's not a residential area, and it is not a commercial area. It is like a park. It have places where you can picnic. People swim on the lake. It's like where people go on holidays or on weekends. Make some exercise.
Yeah, people go on picnics or okay. So it's a natural place.
Yeah, here it can be like Alto de Cantillana.
Yeah, okay. Sort of, yeah. Let me see because I cannot see the pictures myself, not all the pictures, wait. Okay, let me. My computer is stuck.
Okay. Your computer is angry.
Angry? Why?
Angry, yeah. I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, this is Hampstead. Wait, Here it is. Let me have a look because okay.
There is a golf club also.
A golf club.
Yes.
Yeah, this is recreation and recreation area, swimming ponds. Ponds, that is not swimming ponds, lagunas. Okay, yeah. Okay, where are the photos here? Out here. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see the next one. Tufnell Park. What can you tell me about Tufnell Park?
I actually can see only one picture.
Me
Yes? Let's
Yeah, so I'm Googling
see.
it.
Park.
No.
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah, it is on Wikipedia.
Here there are several ones, but they are in the same place. Yeah, it's like.
When
According to Wikipedia,
Yeah.
it is like an urban place. It has big streets and big buildings, and they are kind of old too. Like everything in London is old.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It have one train station.
It has Jennifer.
I'm sorry. It has one train station.
Yeah.
And named Junction Road.
Junction Road?
Junction Road. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the if there is here we have some yeah, Camden. Okay. Yeah. There is also a subway station called Tufnell Park. Okay. Well, finally, the Thames. What is the Thames?
River.
The river, right. The river Thames, okay? What do you know about this river?
It has the most llamativo, the most well, the thing that you first watch when you go, or the thing that you first see when you are there, are the constructions. They have really particular form. They were made by a really popular guy. I'm looking for his name.
Sorry, are you talking about the buildings, I mean, alongside the river?
Yeah, actually they are like on the river.
So what can you tell me about the river itself, the Thames itself? Do you know anything else about the river, German?
No.
Nothing. Come on.
No, it's that all that I found talks about the constructions, nothing about the river per se.
Okay, first of all, how to pronounce this, the name of this river? Thames. It's not Thames, it's Thames, okay? It's a different pronunciation for the TH, River Thames. The origin of this name is from the Celts. Yes, the Celtas, right?
Yes.
And actually the word Thames means river. So when you say the river Thames, it's like the river. I mean, it's something funny. Okay, well, this river crosses an important, I don't know exactly the extension of the river, but it crosses, I mean, goes through different cities. Definitely
Yeah.
London, yes? And you can sail in that river.
It's long is
It's length.
340 length is 346 kilometers.
Okay, 346, that is a long river.
Yeah.
Anywhere, and there is more. Okay, so which of these places that you have seen, which of them did you like most? If you did, perhaps you didn't like anyone. Did you like anyone?
Yeah, the one that was like Cerro San Cristobal. I think that was Regent's Park. No, it
Regent's
was
Park.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
no,
the
it,
zoo
not,
and
it
all
was
that.
not.
Hampstead Heath.
Sorry, Herman?
That's the place
Which one?
Jennifer was talking about.
Bloomsbury.
Hampstead.
Or no?
Hampstead Heath.
Hampstead Heath.
Heath.
Yeah. Why did you like it most?
Me?
No, Jennifer, you said that you liked it.
I liked it. Because you can go and train on there. It have water. You can swim. They are trees, so there is a clean air. And it is just a really nice place, I think. You can do a lot of things there.
Okay. What about you, Herman? Which place do you like most?
Wait me a second. Wait me for a second. King Cross Station.
Okay, why?
King Cross. Because today I was remembering.
I remembered.
I remembered when I was in Mapocho Station.
Okay.
In a concert. So I saw this place and it came to my mind.
Okay, so the place made you, I mean, reminded you of Mapocho Station, the concert at Mapocho Station.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And what group was it? What concert? Is it?
Chancho en Piedra.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. Let's see. The next step is to listen to an interview. A man talking about a man that was obviously born, bred, and battered in London. But the thing is that it's a bit long. So shall we go for a break now? And after the break, we listen to the tape?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so, because if not, we're going to interrupt it, I mean, after that. So I prefer to do it all together. Shall we have a break for 10 minutes?
Okay.
That's
okay.
Nice.
See you in 10 minutes.
See you.
See you. Hello.
Okay, hello. Back again.
Yes.
Are you having
With
your
all
day?
the happiness.
Sorry?
With all the happiness
Uh,
to learn English.
yes, I hope so. Are you back, Herman? Herman? He's not back. Herman?
We lost him.
He's not back.
He's gone.
Okay. Herman, hurry up. Well, in the meantime, I will check the Herman, are you back? Hurry up. Well,
But we can continue
yes, I
without
will.
him.
Yeah, but I need to play the tape when he's back.
Mm.
If not, he will be out of the boat. Anyway, I can explain you. Here we have 8 sentences, 8 statements, right? This, no, first of all, this is the second exercise we're going to do, okay?
Okay.
I will ask you to listen to the tape first. Sorry, I forgot it. First of all, we're going to see how many of these places are mentioned by the man interviewed on the tape, okay? First of all, we're going to see that part. We're going to listen first, and then you tell me which places you can identify. But I need Herman back, because if not, he will be, I mean, I will not be able to repeat that part. Herman, are you back?
I can tell him the answers.
The answers.
The answers.
What answers?
The answers from the exercise. So he doesn't learn anything. It was a joke, Miss.
Yeah, but I didn't get it. Sorry.
No problem.
I didn't get it. Okay. Oops. What time is it? 21. No,
I'm going to download the document as a Word.
Yes, please.
So I can edit it.
Yes. No mails, nothing. No, but he's here. I mean, he's. Whew.
He must have been on the bathroom.
In the bathroom, Jennifer.
In the bathroom.
Prepositions. Be careful with prepositions. Let me see. Did I upload? I don't remember where I uploaded what.
If you could upload some video on Material Docente of the difference between in and on, I would really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I really don't understand that very well.
You don't have to. Well, I will upload you. You know that I have 6 courses, so I know that I uploaded it, but I don't remember to whom. Wait a minute.
Wow.
I think it was level 2. Didn't I? Wait a minute. No. I'm sure I uploaded it last week, but I don't remember to whom.
It
Here it is.
may be
I got it.
English 4 on pregrado. It can be maybe.
I'm not sure. Wait a minute. This is something very easy that I uploaded to. Okay, this will be one. Toco pera y manzana. Okay. That will be one, but it's not the only one.
Thank you.
Wait, let me upload it first. Material alumnos. Ah, thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, in Word, so you can edit it.
So let me see the material.
What is the British Council?
Consejo Británico.
Okay.
The British Institute.
It's an institution?
Yeah, it's the same as it's an institute created to exchange cultural aspects between Britain and Chile. Instituto Chileno Británico de Cultura.
And it has something to do with the postgrado of the University of Chile?
No, nothing to do, no. No, it's totally depending on the embassy of the Great Britain.
Okay. And this material is free?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, I worked for them some years ago. I mean, not for too long, but I gave some international tests there.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
I have I went last year, I think, to some institute of English, but they are really expensive.
Yeah, which one did you go?
It's one that is in Las Condes, in Escuela Militar. I didn't remember the name. I don't remember the name. But it was Institute of, I don't know what. And the teacher was all English persons.
Yeah, English people.
They were not Chileans.
You talk about 1, 2, 3 people. And then after 3, you say, sorry, 1, 2, 3 persons. And after that, you talk about people. Yeah.
Okay.
There were only English-speaking native speakers.
Yeah. Yes.
That's usually.
They were all blonde and tall and skinny.
Yeah.
But it was really expensive.
It was very expensive. Escuela Militar, I think it's in a small street, right?
Yeah, it is in a small street.
Trongwell, sorry, Trongwell.
Trongwell, okay.
Trongwell, yes.
Well, Trongwell is really expensive, so I just went one time to ask for the prices, then never go back.
Yeah.
Never went back.
You never went back, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very expensive, yes. Well, that's their business.
Yeah.
let's see, here I will, wait. But the British Institute is the cheapest one. Well, not only the British, the North American Institute and the British one are the, I mean, nothing in terms of money compared with the private ones. I think they are 50% less.
Wow.
No, it's a lot less, yes. But they are different. I mean, in the case of Tromwell, Berlitz, Summersally, all those institutes, I really, well, it depends. But I don't like most teachers they have. And the usual bait is that they having native speakers, native English speakers. But that is not necessarily better than, not necessarily, because they hire people that are native speakers, but they are not teachers.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
Germán is finally back.
Okay, good to know that.
We were waiting for you.
Yes, we have
for a long time.
Yes.
You took so long.
Yes.
I was listening your conversation.
But you were not here when we were calling you.
Yes.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. So now that you are back, we can start, Germán. Okay. Okay. Here, as I said, we check the different places, and you will listen to an interview where a man born, bred, ambassador in London talks about he describes the city. He talks about his experience of living in London. And the first time, I will ask you to pay attention to which of these places he mentions on the tape, and see if what information you can get about the places he mentions. Okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
That will be the first part. Okay, here we go.
Teacher?
Yes?
The speakers will talk about one specific place, or
No, that's why I'm asking you to identify the places he mentions. He mentions and he talks about more than one.
Okay.
Yes? Okay, here we go.
To you by the British Council.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to all onto King's Cross, and then we moved to Tufnell Park, where I've spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, you know, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tufnell Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose in all those, I've moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7-mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, well, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I lived, just off of Tufnell Park in York Rise, what has changed greatly is the shops. There were all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry Westons, they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday. It was number 97. It was always wet. Remember that? Yes.
Yes. You went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday. And I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of in them days coppers, you know, it wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actresses live. But I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. So there was, I remember a kid a week or so ago, he said he was shouting out there, "Oh, that's wickedly evil, man," which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America, and that's because they watch this rubbish television. You know.
What does that mean? It's wickedly evil, man?
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that, you know.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What places could you identify on the tape?
That's why.
Okay, one was Islington, right?
Regent's Park?
No.
King's Cross.
Regent's Park?
King's Cross, right? King's Cross.
And
Yes.
Tufnell Park.
Sorry?
Tufnell?
Tufnell Park.
Park.
Right.
Yeah.
Those were the three places he mentioned. Islington, King's Cross, and Tufnell Park. Okay. What information, did you get any information about those places? I mean, according to what he said.
And
What's
Tufnell Park were a lot of changes about the commercial area.
In Tufnell Park, there have been changes in the commercial area?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me what kind of changes?
She said that there is all different types of shops and mentioned a laundry.
Okay, there are different types of shops in there, right? Okay, he mentioned, he described different shops. One of them is a laundrette. Let me try to, well. Laundrette, right? Do you remember any other shop, any other type of shops that he describes in Tufnell Park?
I can't.
He talked really fast.
No, yeah, I know.
A difficult.
It's not easy. I know that. Okay. We're going to listen to this 3 times. The last time
maybe Tufnell Park has 7 miles square of surface, or not? Or wasn't?
Okay. Okay, very well. The area is not exactly Tufnell Park, but very good, Herman. 7 mile square area. 7 mile square area. Right. He talks about that. Yes. Very good. Anything else that you got about the places?
He lived first in King Cross and then moved to Tufnell Park, or not?
Yes. Okay. Right. First he lived in Regent's Park and then, sorry, King's Cross, and then he moved to Tufnell Park. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Finally, he's living in
Islington.
Yes.
Islington. Now he lives in Islington. Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't know if he was talking about Tufner Park or Islington, but he said he was talking about the accent of the young people.
Yeah. Okay.
He said that young people use a lot of American expressions.
Right. Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Very good, Herman. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I will ask you to listen again. How can I close this? I will ask you to listen again. Here you have 8 statements. Afirmaciones, okay? Be careful. I want you to tell me, listen again, and tell me which of these statements are the opinion of the man. That means, it doesn't mean that he openly says that, but that you can infer from his words, you can infer these ideas, these opinions. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah? Germán, do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. So it will be a bit different from other exercises, right? Other listening comprehension exercises. Okay. So here we go again. Okay. Wait. Where is it? Oh. Okay.
This Teaching English Listening is brought to you by the British Council.
Okay.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to all onto King's Cross, and then we moved to Tufnell Park, where I've spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, you know, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tufnell Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose in all those, I've had moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7-mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, well, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I lived, we're just off of Tufnell Park in York Rise. What has changed greatly is the shops. There are all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry Westons, they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday. It was number 97. It was always wet. Remember that? Yes.
Yes. You went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday, and I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of in them days coppers, you know. It wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actresses live. But I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. So there was, I remember a kid a week or so ago. He said he was shouting out there, you know, oh, that's wickedly evil, man. Which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America, and that's because they watch this rubbish television. You know?
What does that mean? It's wickedly evil, man?
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the number
So
2, 5, and 7.
Sorry. You will tell me true or false in each case. And why? I mean, why is it false?
Okay.
Let's see the first one, Jennifer.
I would say that it is false.
Why?
Because I didn't hear mention foreigners.
No, but foreigners. But be careful.
Foreigners.
Remember, you are not supposed to hear these exact sentences. You have to inferir.
Yeah, but I didn't listen anything that made me infer that it is true. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't notice.
Yeah. What about you, Herman? With the same one? Do you agree with Jennifer?
Yes, I agree. I agree,
you agree with Jennifer? You're both right. I mean, probably it's false because he doesn't talk. I mean, he never said that there are too many, you know, too many something negative. So that, I mean, if he says there are too many foreigners, that is, I mean, somebody who doesn't like foreigners much. And he didn't say so. I mean, he says that there is a great diversity or something like that, but he didn't say any negative idea about it. Okay? So probably it's false. Yes, you're right. Let's see the second one.
True.
Okay, why?
He starts the conversation talking about the different place he lived. So
okay, he has lived, yeah.
So that made me fear that he have lived in a lot of different parts.
Right. Okay. Right, you're right. The places where he has lived, he has, Jennifer, he, she, it has. Okay, sorry, let me, I forgot to, no, it's recording, sorry. Yeah, I thought it was not recording. So, okay, right. Let's see number 3, Herman.
I must admit that I think that I should hear these sentences in the audio. So I don't understood the activity, but I think that 3 is false.
Yeah, it is. You think you didn't understand the exercise well?
Yes, I thought that I should hear these sentences in the audio, so I was searching for.
No, it's not that you will hear these sentences exactly. The idea is that according to the sentence, I mean, to the words the person actually said, you have to infer, you have to read between lines.
Yeah, finally, I got that, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah, but you're right. This sentence.
I heard that he said, I pass by celebrate.
Yeah,
something
not exactly, but
like
yeah, that's the idea, that he's not interested in celebrities. Right, very good. Let's see number 4, Jennifer.
No, because I'm sorry, false.
Yeah?
And because he described with years, maybe 1997, and he described that he were like young and going out. So if he were young in that moment, he is not young now.
Right. So he talked, when he was young in the past. So we assume that he is not that young now. Okay, right. Let's see number 5. Germán.
True.
True.
Because he moved from one city or one borough to another. So I think that he has seen a lot of change in his life.
In his life, right. Actually, it's true, yeah. He talks about, he describes different changes in London, right. Let's see number 6, Jennifer.
I will say false, because I didn't listen anything about he being rich.
He is rich.
He is rich?
No, I'm saying you didn't hear anything related to the fact that he is rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he lives in a very posh place.
I didn't know that. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know that he lives in a very posh place?
Because of his neighbors. He talks about some of the people that live in his neighborhood. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, but there is nothing related to, the money he has or he may have, right? He even talks about a time when he was poor. I don't know if he was poor, but he talks about a time when nobody had a washing machine. No?
Yeah, so he had to go with his dirty clothes to a place, and on Mondays, I think, and they get it back on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I think.
It was a rather long process. Yes, okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's see number 7, Germán.
I heard something about a evil guy or a villain. I don't know if he was talking about a movie or a TV show, but I think that this sentence is true. Is true.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But
actually,
I don't know.
No, but you said in the first exercise that he talks about the way that young people speak.
Yes.
And how they incorporate American expressions coming from TV programs. Yeah. We're going to listen and read at the same time. Let's see the last one, Jennifer.
I really enjoyed. I will say false.
Why?
I didn't listen that he lived somewhere in America once.
Yeah, he never said.
But yeah.
Yeah, right. Good. Okay, let me be careful with the confusion between these two verbs. Come on.
Has and have.
No. No, you both. And it's a very, I will stop sharing because I cannot use that. Be careful between these two verbs. Most students confuse them, sometimes even in Spanish.
Hear
and listen. I didn't listen, so you were not paying attention. I couldn't hear. If you say...
And I didn't hear. It is right?
I couldn't hear because, wait. I couldn't hear that means that there was a problem of speakers, a problem of connection, there was a lot of noise, there was a problem, something that, I mean, the reason why I couldn't hear. I didn't listen to, first of all, is listen to something, didn't listen to the tape, That means that you didn't pay attention to that for any reason.
Okay.
Yeah? When you say, can you hear me? Hey, hello, can you hear me? That is, if there are no problems, any difficulty, technical difficulty, or I don't know, to hear me. Yeah?
Okay.
Do you understand the difference?
Yeah,
Yes.
but if I was paying attention and I never hear that he said something, like in this case, he never said the sentence
Yes,
7.
I never heard that. I
Yeah.
didn't hear that. Yes, you can say so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes. But it's different. I didn't hear and I didn't listen to.
Okay.
Here
And we
is
make
the
that
capacity.
mistake?
Sorry? Yes. Here is the capacity. Listen to is the capacity plus attention. It's the same as speak and talk.
Okay.
See and watch. Yeah?
Yes.
Do you understand it, Germán?
I do.
Yes. Okay.
Yes? Okay. So now you're going to listen to it again, but this time you're going to have the script in your hands. Let me share the script. Not the script, let me upload it because it's... Oops, where is it here? Okay, please go to Material Docente, Board, Bread and Butter in London, tape script.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Yes. Okay. So here we go.
This Teaching English Listening is brought to you by the British Council.
So, Alan, can you just tell me a bit about the part of the UK that you're from?
Right, I come from London. I was born in the West End. I don't remember much about that because we moved on to all on to King's Cross, and then we moved to Tufnell Park, where I've spent most of my life. I did move back to the West End when I was a bit of a younger man, you know, to see what was going on down there, obviously. And then I moved back to Tufnell Park, and now I'm in Islington. I suppose in all those, I've had moved within that area. I suppose you could say that it's a 7-mile square area that I've never moved out of.
Good heavens. And can you tell me about any changes in this area of, well, perhaps Tufnell Park in North London, where you were living most of the time?
Well, yeah, the Tufnell Park area, where I lived, just off of Tufnell Park in York Rise, what has changed greatly is the shops. There were all different types of shops there. You could literally buy anything that you needed in sort of general, not furniture, but there was a couple of dairies there, a pub, off license. There was a laundry Westons they were called. There was a big company when I was younger, and we used to get what we called our bag wash there, and I had to pick it up on a Thursday. It was number 97. It was always wet. Remember that? Yes.
Yes. You went and collected the wet laundry?
We took it on Monday and collected it on Thursday, and I can't remember how much it was. It was only sort of in them days coppers, you know. It wasn't a great deal of money at all. But it was a sort of period of time when people never had washing machines, and that was an ideal sort of thing to do.
Yeah. And would you say your area, perhaps the area you're living in now, Islington, is that famous for anything?
I don't think it's all that famous for not the part I live in anyway. The ex-Prime Minister lived there, Tony Blair. I don't know what you make of that, if it's famous or not. But I did think on it, and there's some there's little areas in there where I think there's a lot of sort of actors and actresses live, but I'm not into that sort of thing, so that passes me by.
And just tell me something about how people speak in your area of North London, would you say?
Well, there's such a diversity there that you couldn't say anybody speaks. It's a general accent or a general thing. What I do notice is the young people now, they have this type of speak where they use a lot of American phrases and things like this. So there was, I remember a kid a week or so ago, he said he was shouting out there, you know, oh, that's wickedly evil, man, which that sort of terminology comes from the United States of America, and that's because they watch this rubbish television. You know.
What does that mean? It's wickedly evil, man?
I think it's supposed to mean it's good, which it means obviously the opposite. But that's what they do. They do speak like that, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions about it?
I suppose that it was a hard tape because the guy is a tartamudo. He's tartamudo.
He stammers. He stammers.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't say so.
No. Sometimes he
Well, but that's the way they speak. It's not the stammering exactly, because that is that you cannot. But they find. I mean, they hesitate. That's a word. Hesitate. I don't know if hesitate, but they don't speak. I mean, all the sentence at once. They stop, and I think it's typically British. I mean, to me sometimes it's a bit exasperating, but yeah, they speak like that. I mean, I had very embarrassing situations because of I am a nervous guy, so it's get to the point. Then I had to apologize and yeah, because they were around the bushes and what do you want to say? Say it's okay. Yeah. And the more, I mean, the higher in social classes, the more they hesitate. It's and his accent is very posh. Okay. Well, as you could see here in this description, he talks about different changes, and he additionally to the models that we listened to, I mean, we watched with Jennifer and part with Germán in the first part of the class. Germán, by the way, I uploaded 3 videos with models for you to watch and do the exercises, okay? Here, they include another one that is the word, I mean, another model that is used to. Yeah? Used to, and the negative form is didn't used to. This is when you talk about something that was routinary, that was usual in the past, a habit in the past, or a routine in the past. The only difference with the other models is that here you use the auxiliary did for questions and didn't for negatives. That's the only difference with the other model. Okay? So, we are going to do some short exercises for you just to get used to this model. Please, I want you to go to the previous exercise. I mean, the previous worksheet, right? Born, bread, and butter. Here you in task 3, grammar focus. Here we have some examples with, one example with this model. He used to live in King's Cross. Then he moved to Tufnell Park. Este verbo used to, en general corresponde, lo voy a explicar en español para que se entienda, corresponde, no tengo idea cómo se llama en español eso, pero es cuando uno dice yo vivía, no yo viví. Yo vivía, yo hacía, yo cantaba, yo bailaba. Do you understand it?
Yes.
That is used to. Okay? Okay. So here we have 6 groups of words to make sentences using used to. We can do it orally because it's quite easy, I think. Germán, can you do the first one? Please. Put these words into a sentence to talk about the past using used to or didn't used to.
A sentence related
Yes.
to the audio or the date?
No. Using these words. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so here you have the words, you buy anything Tufnell Park. Yes? Using those words, make a sentence by incorporating used to. The same as in the example. You see the previous example. He lived King's Cross, then he moved. So he used to live in King's Cross, then he moved to Tufnell Park. The same thing with the other words.
Can be a question?
No, it's not a question. It's a statement. It's a positive sentence. Affirmative.
Yeah, but it's not positive.
You used to buy anything in Tufnell Park?
Right. That's it. You used to buy anything in Tufnell Park. Right. Go on, Jennifer, please.
I'm sorry, I see borrow your. I'm gonna watch mine. There be 2 dairies. There used to be 2 dairies.
Dairies.
Dairies. There used to be 2 dairies.
There used to be 2 dairies. What's the meaning of that, Jennifer? Of that sentence in Spanish?
Solían haber 2 dairies.
Solían haber o habían ya. 2 dairies son negocios de venta de lácteos, digamos. Leche, queso, yogur. Okay? Dairies. There used to be 2 dairies. Okay, right.
I was watching if you were paying attention.
Okay. Let's see, Germán, number 3.
He used to have a washing machine.
Right. Go on, Jennifer.
He used to take washing home on the bus.
Right. Good. 5, Germán.
It used to cost much money.
Okay. 6, Jennifer.
People used to watch so many American films.
Okay, right. Any questions about used to?
Maybe in the first sentence?
Yeah.
You used to buy anything in Tufnell Park. In Spanish, sería como tú comprabas, tú solías comprar.
No, no podías, tú comprabas.
¿Solías?
Es que solías a veces nos suena como raro en español, pero es tú comprabas.
¿Algo?
¿Cómo?
¿En Tufnell Park? ¿Tú comprabas algo?
Cualquier cosa.
¿Compras cualquier cosa? Ya, sí, es que ese como anything word makes me...
Anything can be nada, algo o cualquier cosa. It depends on the sentence, right? But you used to buy anything, must be cualquier cosa. Yeah?
It's a weird sentence.
No?
You used to buy anything, yes or no, I don't know.
If you talk about a place that has a lot of shops, of different types of shops, Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
Patronato, well, that is present. But if we are talking about the past, you used to buy anything. Before the pandemics, you used to buy anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, Germán, you live in Maipú, don't you? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. You, Jennifer, you live in the city center?
I live in Maipú.
Ah, I was sure you lived in Santiago Centro. Okay. Okay. Also in Maipú. Have you ever lived in Maipú? Or have you lived in other places before?
I have ever lived in Maipú.
You have always lived in Maipú?
I have always lived in Maipú, yeah, I'm sorry.
How old are you, Jennifer?
I'm 23 years old.
23.
I was 22 until the last Friday.
Until last Friday.
Happy birthday.
Until last Friday. Now I'm 23.
Okay. Last Friday was?
October 9.
October 9. Okay. Okay. Happy birthday, even though it's late.
Thank you.
Okay. And you, Germán, have you lived in Maipú all your life?
Yes, I lived in another places when I was a very young. I was very young, but I don't remember where.
Okay. How old are you?
28.
28. Okay. So you have lived most of your life in Maipú? In the same place, in the same house or apartment, I don't know? Or have you moved to other?
We also, yes, my family, live in another house, but in the same village.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. And you, Jennifer?
I've ever lived in this house.
Okay, in the same place. Yeah. Okay.
In the same place.
So
yeah.
you have enough information to think about your place. Let's say, I don't know, you are 23, you are 28, 10 years ago? In the last 10 years? I mean, as far back as you can remember, okay? I want you to think, and you can write if you want something. I want you to talk about something similar to what the guy did on the tape, to talk about the changes that you have seen in your neighborhood, okay? Incorporating used to, obviously, and present perfect, simple past, present perfect continuous. Yes?
I'm sorry, could you please give us an example of present perfect continuous?
I have been living here.
Okay.
Versus present perfect. No. I have studied in this place. I have lived in this place. Yeah? Okay. Some minutes for you to do it.
You have to have a conversation, or just
you can. I want you to think a bit and take notes, and then we talk about it. So I will give you 5 minutes. 5 minutes for you to talk about that. Okay.
I don't know if I have every kind of sentences you want, like present perfect, past perfect, and all that. But I wrote some sentences.
Let's talk about, read it and then we talk about it.
Okay. Now?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready to start?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Well, like I said before, I've always lived in here. And when I was younger, I remember that, I remember that when my sister and myself were younger, we used to play, I don't know if you know it, but it's called catch all, like al pillarse.
Yeah.
With my neighbors. We used to go to the fair with my mom and go biking. This neighborhood has been good for as long as I can remember. The neighborhoods are generally friendly. Also, although there are some flights, I don't know how to say it in English.
How to say that? Yeah.
Flights.
Hooligans, I don't know.
I remember once I had a fight with one of them because he hit his dog. I remember that I won the fight.
Physical fight?
I'm sorry?
Are you talking about physical fight? A fight?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah?
I do Kung Fu since I was 13 years old. So when I have a problem with someone, I usually solve it fighting. That's
when you were 15?
When no. I practice Kung Fu and martial art since I was 13. So I get used to that when I have a problem with someone, I usually solve it fighting.
So I was lucky when you were my student in the undergraduate courses.
No, in the university, but when I prefer solving problems with physical fights because it's just one fight and then you forgot it. I think that is a good way to solve problems, honestly. Also, I like fighting.
You won?
I won. I've never lost a fight in my whole life.
I've never
lost a fight. I have won some campeonatos. I have a little bit of trofeos and medallas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love fighting.
Yeah, but with other Kung Fu, I don't know.
My neighbor was not Kung Fu.
No, that's what
but
I'm
he
asking.
hit his dog.
Sorry?
Hitting a dog is bad. He hit his dog.
Yeah, so?
Le pegó a su perro.
Yes.
So I hit him.
Yeah,
I think that
he was also 13?
I'm sorry?
You were 13 years old, I understood.
No, I practiced Kung Fu since I was 13 years old.
Okay.
That happened the past year.
Okay. Yeah, last year. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay. And how old is the guy? Your age, more or less?
30, 30. 30 years old, I think.
He's an adult.
Maybe.
Okay. And what did he do?
He's a flight.
So he could shoot you?
We fight. He hit me, I hit him.
No, but
that's a fight. That's how a fight works.
Yeah, but a flight can shoot, not only hit.
But he doesn't have a gun. Also, it's my neighbor. He lives in the house next door.
So
I don't think that it is convenient for someone to kill or shoot your neighbor. Also, it's not a bad neighborhood. So it's people here doesn't have guns.
Don't have guns.
Don't have guns.
Okay, so you okay.
Don't be surprised. Fighting is normal.
in 37 years, this is the first time that I listen to students saying that. Okay.
But I'm a special student.
I think so. Quite particular. Okay, let's see. So, well, but you were saying, okay. So this guy was your neighbor, not your neighborhood. He was your neighbor.
My neighbor.
Yeah,
My neighbor.
your neighborhood in general is it
the
quiet?
barrio.
Yeah, but is it quiet?
Yeah, it is quiet.
Yeah. Okay. I got lost in the,
You got surprised.
Totally, I'm shocked. Not surprised. I'm just shocked. Okay, so you were describing the place, and can you repeat the last? Well, you hit the guy. You had a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying that I remember once I had a fight with one because with one neighbor because he hit his dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Besides that, you haven't had any problems with in the area?
No, I belong to an organization of caring animals, so I organize I don't know how to say esterilizaciones, massive sterilizations for the dogs of the neighbor with the neighborhood junta de vecinos,
how can you say that? Council, I think it's.
Council
maybe maybe guild. I mean, because student is an association. I think it's something like a guild.
Guild.
I'm not sure.
So I have sterilized most of the dogs of my neighborhood in those occasions.
Most dogs of your neighborhood. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but talking about the changes of your area, you said that. Can you?
It had been always quiet since as long as I can remember, but it on the last 2 or 3 years, a lot of houses have went sold.
A lot of houses have been sold.
Had been sold, yeah. And so the new people that came, it's a little bit flighty or more less quiet. You know, they play music too loud. But it's like 3 neighbors.
Why do you think that so many houses have been sold?
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah. I think that maybe no. I have heard that those neighbors moved to the south of Chile.
Okay. Okay, let's listen to Germán, and then as you live in the same district, let's see if you live nearby. Okay, Germán, what can you tell me about?
I've been living here all of my life, I think. In the past, this area was surrounded by fields, agricultural fields.
Mm-hmm.
So we used to go with my cousin and walking around, and I don't know, we went to the potreros.
Yeah.
and I remember one time when we went to the potreros, and a guy with a gun
shot you?
No, didn't shoot
in present,
us, but
shot in the past.
Didn't shoot. But we was really afraid because we were really afraid because I don't know, I was 5 or 6,
Ah, you were very little.
Yes. I think that was my first threat.
Yeah, okay.
In the life.
Yeah.
But now all all those fields had sold had had
Have
sold
been sold?
have been sold, and now are and now there is houses and condos.
Yeah.
It,
Okay.
it's a residential area.
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 Okay.
Um,
Okay. So there have been a lot of changes then in that part of your
yes.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Now it's a really populated area.
Uh-huh.
And with that, there is just one way to go to the city center. It's Camino Melipilla Street.
Sorry, what is that way to go to the city center?
There is there is 2 or 3 ways to go to the city center.
Yeah.
From here to the city center.
Mm-hmm.
And because well, the population has been increased, so in the morning there is a lot of stops in the way, and in the afternoons when people come back to
home,
to home, and it's too annoying to be in, I don't know, 30 minutes to just to pass a traffic light.
Okay, just to cross a traffic light.
Yes.
Okay, so there are a lot of traffic jams.
Yes.
There are a lot of traffic jams because of the number of people that has increased. What part of Maipú do you live, Germán?
I live in Ciudad Satélite.
Okay, and you, Jennifer, where do you live in Maipú?
I live in Las Flores village. About like 15 blocks to Las Parcelas.
Yeah, blocks away from Las Parcelas.
Away from Las Parcelas.
Yeah. Do you live nearby or no?
No.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I think that maybe 45 minutes.
By bus, by car, by bicycle?
By bus, yes.
By bus. Ah, so it's a lot, you're far away. Actually.
Maybe more. But
I think that it is more.
Ah, it's
more than an hour, I think.
More than an hour away.
Maipú is really big.
Yeah, I can see that. I have not been there for many years, so I just
it's 8 blocks from Las Parcelas, walking to Pudahuel, or
no, walking to Cerrillos. I live in my house is in Maipú, but if I cross the street, I am in Estación Central for one way, and if I cross the streets for another way, this is Cerrillos. You know?
Okay. I remember many years ago, I used to have give classes in, what's the name? Goodyear Company.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, Camino Melipilla.
Yes.
Camino Melipilla, Lonquén.
Okay.
Yes.
There.
Okay.
I remember that. At that time, it was almost countryside. Is that far away from your house, Jennifer?
Yeah, it is mostly it's like 30 minutes on bike.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
I only use bike, so my distance
Yeah, okay.
is
No,
are
no,
on bike.
no traffic jams. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, but talking about Maipú, how can you summarize the main changes that there have been during these last 10 years?
It have been urbanization in Maipú.
Yeah.
A lot of
There has been?
urbanization.
What do you
There
mean?
have
What do you mean urbanization?
when the places where that used to be empty places now are condos or home or houses.
Yeah, so there have been a lot of there have been a lot of constructions, a lot of, yeah, okay, constructions, buildings, etc. Okay, there have been. Okay, any other one? Germán?
Yes, I agree with Jennifer, but I don't know if but is the word. I think that one of the main changes in my pool is the or are the connectivity changes.
Yeah.
There is the subway now in Plaza de Maipú. Also, as soon as possible, it's coming the train.
The train is coming.
There will be yes a train station near here.
Okay.
The train Santiago to Melipilla.
Okay.
I think that is really good new because like I was talking, there is a lot of issues about connectivity, the traffic jams.
Okay, there are a lot of issues connected to, I mean, or related to connectivity. So the idea of that the train is coming is that's good news. Remember that news is always with us, okay? It's always news.
Okay.
It's like water, yeah? It's always news. So that's very good news, I would say. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
But
I would like more spaces to go on bike.
Wait, let me finish. I mean, let Germán finish and then go on. Okay, Germán?
I just want to say that we were listening that too many years ago that the train is coming, the train is coming, the train is coming, and never arrives.
I'm not sure that it's really coming.
Now there is a lot of when signals or pancartas, I don't know,
signs
about the train. Also, we think that is real now.
Okay.
But
it might be.
It might be.
It might be. Jennifer, now your turn. What do you want to say?
I was saying that I would prefer that that in Maipú they construct more spaces to go on bike because there are not enough.
Okay, how do you call the places to cycle? I mean the roads for Jennifer, Germán.
Bikeway.
Byways or cycle paths?
Cycle paths.
Cycle paths, okay, cycle paths. So you think that they should build more cycle paths?
Yeah, and make some kind of maintenance to those that already exist, because they are in a really bad situation.
Yeah.
They are
maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maintenance.
They should. You see here, you can incorporate modal verbs. They should incorporate. You recommend. You think it would be a good idea, right? They should incorporate more cycle paths and maintain the existing one in a better way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other change?
I agree with Jennifer about that. I used to go to Plaza de Maipú on bike, and then in cycle paths until Las Rejas, maybe.
It's a really bad cycle path.
Yes. Under the subway, there is no subways. the subway comes up. I don't know. In that, it's really where when I think about that, because we call subway because it's a way underground. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
But
and it is so up.
in some areas, el metro como que sube.
Yeah.
Cuando
que el metro no va bajo tierra, sino que va sobre tierra. De hecho, está bien elevado.
Claro, es cuando el metro tiene como... But it's...
It's the metro...
Pero sigue siendo subway cuando está por arriba. Eso es como...
O sea, que subway es norteamericano.
Bueno, I don't know.
Under
subway...
It's underground train. I mean, yeah, but in some parts is... how can you say that? It's on the surface. Over the surface. I mean, over the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, under the subway there is a really good cycle path, but in Pajaritos Street, you can see a tree in the middle of the cycle path.
Yeah.
So
and there are, you're completely right. And there are cycle path spaces of the cycle path that they are made for two directions, you know, the bikes that come and the bikes that go. And there is not a space for even one bike, you know? Less for
narrow. It's very narrow.
Yeah, they are less than a half of a meter. They are really small.
So the guy that made it, I mean, never.
Yeah, but they in the little cycle path they put in a line saying that this space is for one bike and this other is for another bike. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no idea about it. So can you say that there are, I mean, more and more people have incorporated, cycling in their, as a means of transport?
Yeah, it's
the usual means of transport. Yes?
Another important
I think
change
that it's the best way of transport.
Is the mayor of the Maipú, alcalde, mayor, I don't know.
Mayor?
Katy Barriga, it's a really interesting...
But she's not a mayor because she's a female, so she's a mayoress.
Mayoress.
She is a really special person.
No,
it's bad. It's terrible. It's ridiculous. It's the worst person I've ever met.
Maybe
Go
you
and
could
hit
hit
her.
Kelly.
Go and hit her.
I would like to. I would love to.
Germán, why don't you like her?
Because she likes to show herself.
To show herself off.
Yes, off. That is her, but for me, her objective.
Objection. Objection to her.
No. Objetivo.
Ah, objective. Ah.
Yes. Her
okay.
objective is show off herself. And she
Not being a
but
migrant.
she what's the word for the past of buy? To buy?
Bought.
But she bought, I don't know how many pillows or teddy bears, but
what for?
instead put that money in a school or repairing the bathrooms of the, all we know, the state of the
pillows for? What
She
for?
always buy stuff like that with her name and give that to person, to children, to everybody, so everybody knows that she is Katy Barriga.
Yes.
She bought some teddy bears some time ago?
Yes,
sorry?
And that isn't teddy bears, was an ugly version of a teddy bear, like a Pikachu, ugly Pikachu. So
but she was elected.
She was elected, and she
people is also stupid.
And she is criticada.
Criticized.
It's criticized a lot because of that, and she, the excess of showing of herself.
And I don't even bother this excess. I don't bother. She shows up herself a lot. It's the worst that the work that she doesn't do, the work that bothers me. She doesn't get better the psychopaths. She doesn't put money on scholarships. She doesn't improve the libraries. That's the worst for me. Not the things that she do, is what she doesn't.
Yeah.
And
But
also, I'm sorry, but I want to say that also she dyed dogs with pink dye for her campaign. That is.
But she's not very clever, actually. I said, well, I don't know, or perhaps she is very clever.
I think that she is very clever and efficient. Efficient because what she do is what she want. So obviously I agree with Jennifer in the fact that she isn't not doing the things that majorists must do, and that is because he is doing another things. She is doing another thing. What she is doing, showing off herself. There is a new scholarship that it's called Katy Barriga Scholarship.
Yeah. I don't know, you are very young to do you remember? No, you can't remember. In the, I don't know, the late 90s maybe, when you were born, probably. I think so. There used to be a TV program that was Rock and Pop. Do you?
Yes.
And there was a program.
I remember the radio program pop.
Yeah, but before that, there used to be a TV channel, and it was very good. It had very good programs. And in one of them, there was a program where she appeared. That was the first time I saw her in my life. La Robotina. No? She was
No.
dressed, I never heard about her. She was dressed like a robot. Like a very sexy robot, of course, like Perdida en el Espacio. And she, I remember her very well, but I never imagined that she would become a mayoress. Never.
It's for her husband. It's not for
For
her
her
capacity.
father-in-law, actually. Her father-in-law, not her husband.
Yeah, yeah.
Her husband looks very stupid, I think.
All they are very stupid.
He looks stupid and lazy.
Maybe the endogamic practice.
The endogamy of stupidity.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, guys. Well, so I uploaded then material on prepositions, Jennifer Alegría, for you to study.
Thank you.
Even though it's boring, Jennifer, even though it's boring, I want you to watch the videos of...
Okay, but I never said that it is boring.
You said so. You said it was a very bad video.
No, the one, but no, because it was boring, because it was about buying animals.
Yes. Ah, okay, it was the topic.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay. Sorry. You have to, well, you have to do the exercises. There are three videos on modals. The video on prepositions, Germán, I think you already watched that last semester, but anyway, it is there. The other one is the use of article de. That is also, I don't know if it is material docente, check material docente and enlaces, okay? Because both parts. And, well, present perfect, so Jennifer, simple and progressive, that is also in one of those two parts, okay? Okay. Germán, congratulations, you watched the video of present tenses and you incorporated it. And also you incorporate, I mean, you improved the modal verbs. I mean, you never said must to again, and you try to incorporate the other ones, should, have to. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, guys, any question, comments, complaints?
No.
Thank you. Thanks. Thanks.
Germán, for the next break, took just the time that it is for the break.
We have an alarm clock for Germán.
Yeah, please.
To remind him. Okay. See you then next.
Okay.
Ah, no, wait a minute. Wait. Next week is recess, or no?
Recess.
I don't know.
Yes.
It is.
So next week we don't have classes. You are going on your camping holiday. Yeah. Okay, so enjoy your camping holiday and see you then on the week after the plebiscite.
I will take a lot of photos and then I can share with you.
Okay, very good. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your week also. Bye-bye.
Okay,
See you.
bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.